The human eyes are not capable enough to understand the presence of God. Dear friends, often it is said, seeing is believing. We believe easily what we see. That's what we see in the gospel today. The disciples who had seen Jesus after his resurrection believed in him, and they told others about the resurrected Christ. But we find the others were unable to believe in him. Later, Jesus himself had to appear before them. Jesus rebuked them for their lack of faith and their stubbornness. In John 20:29, Jesus says to Thomas, "Have you believed because you have seen me? Blessed are those who have not seen yet believe." Dear friends, we should take note of one thing here while speaking of the resurrected Jesus. When Jesus appeared to the disciples after the resurrection, they could not recognize him immediately, or they could not recognize him easily. In Luke 24:37, we see when Jesus appeared to the disciples in the room of the Last Supper, they thought him to be a ghost. The two disciples on their way to Emmaus, they did not recognize the Lord in the beginning. Similarly, in John 20:15, we see Mary Magdalene mistook him to be a gardener. Thus, it is clear that people could not recognize Jesus easily after his resurrection. This means the eyes we believe in and what we say seeing is believing is not enough, and that cannot guarantee us faith in the resurrected Jesus. The human eyes are not capable enough to understand the presence of God. We cannot understand God through our eyes and mind. If we want to see the presence of resurrected Christ, we have to see through the eyes of our heart and soul. The risen Lord is always with us, and he fills us with his peace and love. But often we are not able to see and recognize them. In order to see the presence of the Lord and to recognize his blessings in our lives, let us open the eyes of our hearts and soul. Amen.